Hi everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. For those of you who are Irish, wear your green. If you're not Irish, wear your green anyway. Why? Because it's the color of the heart chakra. And we all need to spend our time being in our hearts these days. It was really amazing to me when these light bulbs started going off this morning for me that we as a society have been calling in that we want reform and that we want change. And it really, hi Adam, thanks for joining. It's really gotten to a place where we want this reform, but it's not going to come in the package that any of us expected. It's kind of like raising children, right? Like you have all these dreams and aspirations and what you want for your children, but it never seems to actually turn out the way that it is. And with this coronavirus thing going around and really pressing people to what's really important in life, that it's drawing us to the only place that we can go, because it's going to push us all out to our limits in terms of what is in our hearts. Because in our hearts, in the work that I do and everybody that I've taught throughout the years, is that the only compelling reason for change is to align with your heart. Align with that energy and that force of what really truly makes you tick. Because I am telling you, we are going to be pressed. In my meditations, I'm starting to get some guidance in terms of how many waves and such that we will have of this coronavirus going around, because it is time. Like, for example, in the United States, I don't care whether you love Donald Trump or you hate Donald Trump. I certainly don't want to get into that conversation. But what I do know is that the way he is and who he is forcing massive change. And that's a good thing, because I want us to have a little bit of a paradigm shift. If we really dig down deep into our hearts, which is the only compass that we should be using to guide our individual lives and the lives of the collective, that this compass, our human hearts, we have wanted change in education. We've wanted change inside of our monetary systems. We've wanted change in terms of stop wasting so much food. I was cutting an avocado this morning, getting ready to make sure that I was eating my dietary stuff today. And I was like, from Mexico. I'm like, wow, I really wonder how much longer we're going to get avocados from Mexico. You know, and we've been told over and over again from the health and nutrition people that if you eat more local, it's healthier. So when you go to a place of fear and you go to a place of, holy crap, what is this coronavirus going to do? I need you to get back and look at what reform have we been asking for collectively as a whole? Because I don't want any of us to be afraid of this virus. I want us all to really embrace the fact that we've asked for this change. And we've been screaming for this change on all different levels. Our education systems, our financial systems, our food systems. Everything is going to be turned on its head. And we, in a mass way, are being shown how we have to redesign ourselves in like a day when all the restaurants close, forcing us to go back to family time, forcing us to go back inside, back to our inner hearts, back into everything that is the main driver for how we live. Because what we do affects, it's a ripple effect to everybody else. And really, you can only control yourself. You can't control anybody else, right? And so I've always said that the only way that we can create the lives that we want to live is by going back to that place of what is your compelling reason. So now more than ever, I'm going to challenge every single one of you. I don't care if you're 70 years old, if you're 20 years old, or in between. I want you to really spend time as to what do you want to create in your life? Because we are being given the gift of going inside, because society is forcing it. We are being forced not to go to our restaurants. We're not forced not to be able to go outside of our homes. And this is a time to dig deep and to dig inside as to what your compelling reason and the life you want to create today based on your heart. Because we are just at the beginning of this shaking out. And I promise I will be here with you all along the way, because this is what I do. This is what I was born to help people with. So I would love to hear from you as to what you're going to create new. Let us know. Help the brainstorming, help the visioning, because what this reform is and change that we want, it starts in our own homes. So everybody have a really great day. And remember, St. Patty's Day, green, heart chakra, be there all day long. Love you all. Take care. Have the best day ever. Bye.